Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
One ball.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Colby Rasmus will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Luis Valbuena will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 2 and the Astros nothing. Adam Jones will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Well, that's a big home run in his career, number 300. He's been a solid power threat for a long time now, and as we've seen over the years, he's been steadily climbing that all-time list.
And I can tell you, it's a thrill every time you hit a home run, but obviously there are ones that are more special than others. So no question, number 300 is one of those special numbers. Some really good hitters never got there, so I can really appreciate what he's done in his career thus far.
Yeah, well, you got a lot closer to 300 than any other living Los Angeles Dodgers. This is such a cool moment for this guy. And when you check the record books, what is there, like 150 guys that have ever reached 300 homers? So he's right up there with some of the heavyweights in this game.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. McHugh's ready. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, They're going to have to be ready with that leather out.
Matt Wieters will stand in for the first time here, and he'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard a bit as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBI, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Gomez to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. When he gets a pitch he can handle, this becomes their second home run here in the inning. So they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
Stepping in now, Professor Kim. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And he has to be happy with his results at the plate. He's been locked in, and it's resulting in a lot of games like the one he's having here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Rasmus has a lead on it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The O's lead this thing 4-0. Preston Tucker will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Grounded to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, folks, he's been one of the best in the American League so far this year. Currently 3rd in that department. So it goes without saying, these guys look forward to every start he makes. More often than not, he's going to put them in a position to get a W. He's doing that again so far in this one.
Belted high and deep into right center. Jones going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Jake Marisnick will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Manny Machado digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Chris Davis stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
When you've got a guy at the plate that grounds into a lot of double plays, it's a good idea to get that runner started from first. But some guys that ground into a lot of double plays also strike out a lot. And this one's going to turn into a double play anyway.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. To short, hit hard. To his right, Correa. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles held in check there, but they're in front 4-0. Jose Altuve will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. Well, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Up the middle and off his leg. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Oh, nice recovery, though.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Standing in now, Carlos Gomez. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Carlos Correa digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Adam Jones is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. McHugh sets his sights. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, Altuve in time.
Oh, love it.
Matt Wieters stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Right off the bat, he had to think he extended that hit streak. Luckily, he's going to have another chance to keep it going.
Ripped on the ground to first. Singleton has it, and the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. Good battle. Count remains full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gomez looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
In now, Professor Kim. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
1-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against them in this series.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Luis Valbuena stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Two and two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Preston Tucker will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
John Singleton digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Scott Feldman is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Mark Trumbo will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hot shot to third. Valbuena's got it and taken in out there for the first out. Manny Machado digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it, as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as this lead swells to 7-0. Luke Gregerson is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Into the box now, Chris Davis. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Cal Ripken will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hey, EK, this is what they call a summer squall that's moving through here right now. I mean, it is absolutely pouring out there. It's tough to hit in, it's tough to pitch in, but you got to play in the elements.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Pedro Alvarez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues as this lead got even wider. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Matt Wieters will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. So his remarkable season continues as the blowout continues.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Number 35 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
number 35.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gomez moves over. And that ends the inning. Jake Marisnick steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 11 and the Astros nothing. Professor Kim will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and two, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Manny Machado will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Carlos Correa will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Evan Gattis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Kim sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
Colby Rasmus stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 11-0. Chris Davis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
High and deep to straightaway right. Marisnick ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Cal Ripken will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Adam Jones will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Here's another 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Jones around first, thinking 2 here.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eaten them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Pat Neshek will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Into the box, Matt Wieters. And here's a ball hit in the air. Singleton is in his tracks now. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Luis Valbuena will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Oh, and he botches it. And he is in there.
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Jake Marisnick ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Jonathan Schoop stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Well, I'll tell you, a side armor is a lot easier to deal with if you're a left-handed hitter. Here he's able to see the ball all the way in, and then he just rips it for a solid single.
In now, Mark Trumbo. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Manny Machado is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from second crosses the plate.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. EK, you can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Cal Ripken will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number. Orioles settle for 1. Jose Altuve will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 down.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Carlos Correa will stand in now as he is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon.
Guys, this is the kind of game every pitcher dreams about from the time they very first pick up a baseball. But he's not done yet.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out.